Hi guys, this is the Sims Mentor and my name is Rob. Alright, so as you can see here, there is two Grim Reapers here right now because them, okay, that two of them are going to teach us how to make bunk beds. Okay, this is the real deal, okay? This is for the third time. This is the third and last time that I will tell you how to make the bunk beds. Okay? Okay. Alright, so this is a tutorial, okay, coming from me, the Sims Mentor, and I will show you everything I know about the bunk beds 2020, how to make them, you know, how to make bunk beds on the Sims 4. You want them? I can make them for you and I will make it happen for you guys. So now we go here. Alright, so this is the first design that I have here, and you know, so that you will see everything that I know about bunk beds. Okay, so here, this is just the basics. Okay, as I have, you know, as I have said to you guys that you can also use the foundation and remove, you know, the floor of the foundation, something like a split floor or something like that. You can also use that as, you know, so that you can make something like bunk beds, something like this. Okay, and I have already make this. Okay, but as you can see here right now, okay, you just put the beds, okay, on the right position. As you can see here right now, we go to the build mode, okay, first, so that you will see. As you can see here, this bed, okay, the bed first on the bottom part, you need to put them first, so that you will have the exact, or the exact, what do you call this, location, I think, or the exact position of the bed on the top of this, you know, bunk bed. Because if this bed here is first, you know, if this bed on the top here, you put it first, you will have a hard time, you know, making this upper bed work. Alright, so you need to put first the bottom part, and after that you put this, you know, thing, this bed on the top. And also you need a little patience here on, you know, on making this, because sometimes, you know, the upper part here doesn't work even if you put this, you know, bed on the bottom part first. So you need to have a lot of patience, keep on moving this bed, you know, until it works. Okay, so you can make it move here, or, you know, forward here, something like that, or make it back, a little bit on the side here to the right, left and to the right here. Just keep on moving it until it works, and, you know, until you get the right position of the bed. Okay, so let's test it out so that you can see that this first design, okay, that I make here will definitely work. Okay, so let's see here. So the first Grim Reaper and the second Grim Reaper, let's go ahead and test it out. Let's see, as you can see here right now, that both of them are going to sleep. And as you can see, look at that, it just really looks amazing. Alright, so that's really great, as I tried to, you know, show you guys on the first video. Okay, you can also use, okay, the, what do you call this, foundation, as, you know, to make something like bunk beds, right? And now, okay, because this is already working, so I hope you learn here, you know, on how to make this. Okay, so now the second thing you can do, this is the most that I've done also on my videos, you know, the second bunk bed, okay, or the second option that you can do here, this one. Okay, so this one is just a bit, you know, complicated, because it's almost, you know, there's no walls here, but you can just put or create, you know, a wall, something like, how about this, you just create a wall, something like this. Okay, so you create a wall here, and after you create this, okay, you just move it on the center there, something like on the bottom part there, like that. okay, so that you can cover the hole here, okay, something like that. So but what you need to do is something like this. So you need to move first, or put the first bed here, the bottom part, on the bottom, okay. Yeah, you need to put it on the bottom, right? Because it's the bottom bed. So what you need to do now here is, first you need to put this bottom bed, okay. Make sure that you put it on the right position, somewhere like here, on where you see this dark line here. Make sure that you put it, there, somewhere like there, near it, okay. If you don't like the position, just keep on moving it forward there, keep it forward, something like there, something like that. But make sure that, that the upper bed will work also. Alright? Alright, so now, as you can see here, that the upper part, okay, you just make sure that you can, you make something like this immaculate. This is something like a shelf, okay, on the surface, okay. You put it and just resize it 2 times, something like that, so that it will serve us, or it will give us something like an illusion that we have something like a floor, right? So as you can see there, because we can't combine these two, we can't create a floor there on the bottom. So I just, created an illusion or something like that, that we still have a floor. So for you guys to have something like, just we, the Sims players, or builders, we make sure that we have something like the same color as this one, just to make sure that it's a bit perfect, okay. So that's what I'm talking about here. So right now, as you can see here, right, we have also another dark line here, I mean lighter line here, because this is the floor. So this is the wall of the of this room here. So this is the wall. You should make sure that this bed is still in this line here, or this wall, okay, so that this bed will work. Alright, so now we test it out again, okay. Grim Reapers, you take a nap, and another one, you take a nap. Let's go ahead. Okay, so they're coming and they're going up, okay. Slowly, as you can see here right now, what will happen is something like this. Alright, so as you can see, they're sleeping like a Grim Reaper. Alright, so I hope you learned on how to make this, second design for, or I mean, this is my first design, and try to recreate this first one here, for the foundation, but it's still working fine, okay. So that's good, right? This one is a bit cute, but the main thing here is, because if we have something like a wall here, you can't make something like a first level door, something like that. I will explain it to you what I'm talking about here, something like this. Because if you make a wall here, right, something like that, you can't make the door on the bottom part here, right, something like that. You can't make it. I don't know why, because I think what you can do, I think I have a plan what we can do here. How about creating a floor, something like, I mean a wall, and just putting it there. Okay, it will not work. Okay, so it's still not going to work. So what will happen is, this wall here, in this design is just a little bit, not good because of the foundation here. We want something like a door that will serve something like this on the first floor. I don't want it to be raised up there, something like that, okay. So that's what I'm talking about here. And this second design here is the best, I think, because you can make something like on the bottom part, you can make the kitchen, the bathroom, and different things, and you can also make some different levels on this kind of design. Alright, so here, the third design here that I make here for you guys, this is just for 4 person or 4 sims that you have. For example, you have 4 sims or something like that. We can definitely use this design for us to have, more sims that, sleep in this room, something like that. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, that's the immaculate there, the shelf. And I just make it as something like, an imaginary floor. And by the way, before I forgot here, if you're still, not, what do you call it, still not satisfied with this part here because of this dark line here, or that line, what you can do is you just put a carpet there. Okay, put a carpet, and that dark part, dark line there, okay, will be gone. It depends on the carpet that you put, but what I suggest, if you have something like a wood flooring, you can use this one. I'm not quite sure what of the color because I'm color blind, so I'll just put something like that and just put it something like that, just to have that, just to have that design there, and you will not see, anymore that dark line here. Alright, so that's how you do it. So as you can see here, we're going to test it also. Okay, so first we're going to test this part here, and also this one. Okay, let's make them go here, and let's hope that they work. Crazy. Alright, so as you can see, the second Grim Reaper will go on the second bunk bed here. So as you can see, there you go, it works totally fine. And now we make them sleep here. Make sure that we test this, we test all the beds just to make sure. And this one, alright, and let's see, there you go, and it really works fine. Alright, so as you can see, this is just, a creative idea that I got that we can also use, okay, on our, bunk beds creations. Alright, so just make sure that the beds is on the exact, position. We just need a little patience here in, moving the beds to have a great, working bunk beds up and down. Make sure. Alright, I already created a bunk bed that almost the same position as this, bottom part. It's just that I don't know yet how it really works. How did I done it? I think it depends on the height of this wall, because for example, this wall here, alright, okay, this wall is a bit low, this wall here. So that means that this sim will recognize this immaculate here, and he will, have a confusion if this bed is really on this floor. Okay, so something like that. I can't really explain, but just take a good just test it, just test and keep on trying. How much far can you make this bed lined up with the bottom part? Okay, something like that. Okay, so now for some special things that you can do for bunk beds. Okay, here's the thing that you can do. Something like this. Look, 8 sims can be, can be in one room. Can be in one room with this trick that I've got for you guys. Look at that. Look at that. That's really amazing, right? So you have 4 beds. Okay, we're going to test it anymore. We're going to test it. This is just, some of the designs that I, got for you guys. So now, I'm going to test it out for you guys. So we take an app here. The second Grim Reaper, we try and disco nap here. Let's see. Okay, where are they? Okay, they're moving slow. I'm not quite sure why. Okay, so there you go. That's the first. He's sleeping like a baby. I mean, like a Grim Reaper. Oh, okay. He's glitching on the floors. Okay, as you can see there, it's just really looking great. So all of these beds are working great. If you want me to test it out, but it's really working. As you can see, all of the beds there, or the bunk beds that I've created, is really working great. So I hope you learn a lot here on how to really make working bunk beds without mods and CC on The Sims 4. Alright, so by the way, I hope you like this video. Okay, you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and put some comments on what you think about this, crazy designs or, crazy builds on how to make bunk beds. And tell me what is the most beautiful design here, the number 1, the number 2, the number 3, and the most number 4, something like that. So tell me on the comments, just keep on commenting. And by the way, this is The Sims Mentor, and my name is Rob again. You have a nice day, and you enjoy making bunk beds in The Sims 4, even if it's still not in the game. Alright, bye guys, bye bye, bye bye bye. Everybody get your hands up.